Okay, how's it going, everybody? Soul here. This will be take two. I try to record this freaking video. It's all right. Gonna try not to stress over it. But anyways, Lego Batman. I recommend it. Just off top thoughts. It was a pretty good movie. Really, really good movie. I feel like just everything about it was like really solid. I have my gripes and everything, not more subjective than objective, right? But I mean, this review in itself is going to be like mainly subjective, so it is what it is. Um, yeah, overall, as like a complete movie thing, I feel like it was really good. So how the story starts off, right? The little story setup or premise, right, is like, so Batman's been Batman for like a long time in this universe, right? And but not like he's old or whatever, right? But like he's just like really well established, and you'll like really understand it if you like check out the movie. But it's kind of like, I mean, it's not really a spoiler if I say it, but I don't know, I just don't feel like saying it. So yeah, he's been Batman for a while, and it's just another day in the life, right? Joker's trying to do something bad, and then Batman stops him, and then at the end of it, what's it called, the little conflict or whatever, like Joker, what's it called, he talks to Batman about how he's like, his number one villain and stuff like that, right? And then Batman like heavily disagrees, right? And that's kind of like what starts off like the rest of the story and everything, right? And yeah, and it's all about like Joker proving, I mean, it's not like what the movie is like fully like all about and everything, but it like that's just what kicks off the movie, right? And this will be spoiler free as well. I don't, I want to keep my reviews spoiler free, unless like, it's like a movie from like way back, and I just recently watched it or whatever, right? And so like, what's it called, yeah, so that's like the story setup. It's all about all the stuff that comes after freaking Joker creates another plan, and it's not about even like proving like to Batman like he's his number one villain, or maybe it is. Like I said, it's been like a little bit since I've seen the movie. I think I saw it like either last week or 2 weeks ago, and yeah. So anyways, that's the story setup, right? And so like overall, like stuff I liked about the movie, right? Like the characters, like like it's so funny because it's like they already like they know who these characters are and everything, and like the Lego universe and stuff, and it's just funny, bro. Like it really reminds me of like Batman Brave and the Bold, right? With like how like just that Batman is, more confident, just with the one liners and everything. Not to say like the Lego Batman has like one liners and stuff like that, right? But he he does have like moments where he's just like the Lego Batman is more like confident and everything, but like narcissistic type confident, right? Because Batman is always confident, but like this is a narcissist type confidence and everything, right? And it's it's freaking funny, dude, just everything. And he's just like he's just like a big freaking baby but not like a whiny baby, but like he's just freaking, dude, it's so freaking funny, dude. Just everything about Batman, right? With like his interactions with freaking Alfred, and just like and then like beatboxing and stuff, and like just his interactions with Robin sometimes and everything, right? And yeah, like yeah, Batman's great. And then Robin's like a sweetheart, dude. What's it called? Yeah, and it's crazy how like I mean, yeah, like they just like pull a complete 180 with like his freaking origin story and everything, right? Like he just gets adopted on accident, right? Because Batman's so like full of himself, right? And yeah, and what's the called? He's so cool as well. Like it's kind of crazy how like he already like could do at least a lot of I can talk at least a lot of the physical stuff and all that stuff, right? Like he was pretty good at fighting and all that stuff in the beginning and all that. I guess he would, it's just the knowledge part that he would be like needing, to be taught and all that stuff, right? But he's cool. I'm gonna really try to get better at these reviews, even though these are not like main channel reviews, but like still I wanna get better at it. But I'll improve over time. I'm not tripping over it. But yeah, like what's it called, just all the characters are just interesting and pretty funny. I'm of the camp that is not a big fan of freaking Barbara Gordon being like the love interest, or freaking like just It's weird, bro. Like, why would you make your main homies, not girlfriend, your main homie, like, you know, like, because Commissioner Gordon and Batman are like good friends and stuff, and like a lot of media, like the Batman Arkham games, freaking, what's the name of it? I mean, it came later on, but in the Batman 2004 series, Batman movies and stuff for the most part, like it's just weird to make like in that one, like the Batman the Killing Joke, I believe, like in that animated movie, and then this, it's kind of weird how, like, you know, like, and I get it, you know, like it's, I guess it's like surface level, it's like, oh yeah, we make Batgirl the love interest or whatever, but it's just weird, bro. Like, I don't, it's it's just weird. I'm glad that they, like, one thing I like about it is that, you know, they don't like harp on that too much, but it is, yeah, like I said, I'm of the camp where it's like, there's like, I think there was even a video on like all of Batman's love interest, I think that Comic Drake made, and or just somebody, right? And yeah, there's like a whole bunch of different love interests that Batman, you know, could have in like a movie or a show or whatever, right? That I would be like more interested in seeing, right? Like Silver St. Cloud, like I don't really know anything about her, and then just all the other people from that list. I mean, I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, like, yeah, I just think Silver St. Cloud is very, very pretty. But anyways, that's besides the point. Yeah, so it's like, I'm not really a big fan of that. And yeah, they don't really harp on it too much, but yeah, it did have a pretty funny moment though, with like, you know, her coming in, and so we have that, like, that GIF or GIF or whatever of Batman, you know, Bruce Wayne just like looking, you know, with the hard eyes and all that stuff. And so yeah, but as a character though, I feel like she was cool. She was all right. Just nothing interesting really. Like so far, like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm not gonna touch on that subject. I was just thinking of like just girl characters as a whole and everything, right? And how, like, because I mean, like, the main like big ones that I've seen, just like that are, you know, pretty good, like pretty solid and everything, is like Vi from Arcane, of course Jinx as well, like, you know, just the Arcane girlies, right? Cora's solid, as, you know, just her herself, right? I just feel like the story and like the world around her to a degree is like her herself wasn't the issue. I mean, let me not get into Korra, but anyways, but yeah, I feel like Korra was great. Shout out Katara as well, you know what I'm saying? Toph, all the Avatar girlies, and Barbara Gordon, I mean, she was alright. She just didn't really have anything really interesting to contribute. I mean, she was just like, it was, I mean, she was just Barbara Gordon. I mean, anyways, and so yeah, but yeah, she was alright. Just nothing really interesting to talk about on that front. What else? Joker. I'm not gonna run through the whole list, whatever. I mean, like, yeah, Batman and Robin were like the main people that like I found that were interesting. It was weird with freaking Alfred too. It is crazy how like they just didn't care that, like, you know, like, it's like, bro, like they could just put two and two together, like, bro, like Alfred with the bat suit and everything. It's like, bro, I'm like, my immersion to a degree, but at the same time, it's like, bro, like, what's it called? It's not, you know, it's not a universe to really be meant, you know, taken seriously anyway. But I'm yapping. Another thing, like, was the visuals, dude. It was freaking like incredible. Like, just mainly that lighting and just like the animation and everything, just out of this world, right? And I like how short the movie was as well, like an hour and a half, I believe. You know, not a huge time commitment, whereas, you know, some movies are like 2 hours or 3 hours, and I'm like, bro, come on now. But yeah, the visuals were just crazy. Looked very, very pretty with like just that lighting and everything, and the animation, like I already said. And then yeah, comedy as well. Like I said, comedy was just, it was great. Literally, like, what really like pushed me into watching the movie was like just that clip of like Batman just, because I didn't know that because yeah, I saw like a YouTube short or whatever of like this dude, well, like just, excuse me, I had to burp, using the audio from like the Lego Batman movie, where it's like, you know, no, and all, and he starts beatboxing and stuff, right? I was like, wait, where's that from? And all that, and then you know, it just led me to watching the movie and stuff. I was like, dude, that's freaking hilarious. Like that type of stuff gets me to watch, you know, movies and stuff, sometimes. And so yeah, the comedy was just great, and it was pretty unrelenting and everything too. But it's not like it was like overbearing. It was just like it fit with the movie, right? And whereas sometimes with some of these movies and everything, they could just really like just freaking pile on the jokes, and then it's just like, bro, we get it, man. Just yeah. So yeah, what's it called? And just like with the ending and everything as well, with like no spoilers as well, but like yeah, just like how that ends and with the abs, and you'll see. I no spoils, but it's just, everything about that movie is very funny. One thing I didn't like though was just like the big baddies at the end. It's like, bro, like I mean, it was I wanted it to just be strictly DC stuff. That's all I'll say about that. But it's like, come on, like, what is this? I mean, it was cool how they implemented it, but it was like, it just came out of nowhere. And I'm like, bro, like, I get this was probably during the time whenever like Space Jam 2 was coming out, but because when did? No, okay, so Space Jam 2 came out later, but it's like, or like, yeah, I guess like Lego Movie influences as well, whereas like but at the same time, it's like, bro, I don't know. If they just would have kept it, but I don't know. It, I don't know. The whole thing was interesting how they treated like Batman Legacy and like all that stuff, and just like you could read into it a lot, but it was a minor gripe. Like I said, it was. I mean, it was serviceable, and stuff like that. So yeah. But anyways, a good movie, recommend it, and yeah, that's about it.